A diver has finally found out why his body ballooned to make him look like Popeye after a fishing accident. Alejandro Ramos, nicknamed Willy, once made a living from the sea. But whilst deep ocean diving for shellfish 4 years ago, a cargo ship accidentally cut his air hose. The 56-year-old, from Pisco, Peru, said, "I was working at a depth of around 19 fathoms. A cargo ship was coming, it went over my air hose and cut my air hose in two. I knew I had to surface fast, I couldn't stay any longer. I let go of my lead belt. I got pushed up like a bullet, I went up like PFFF. I started to lose all my senses. I opened my eyes, everything was blurry. The hose was the father of two's only source of compressed air and he couldn't breathe." Willy survived, but his body ballooned, leaving his entire upper torso swollen, and he was 30 kilograms heavier. He also suffers with pain in his chest and hips. Willy said, "I became very depressed, I was close to killing myself." Willy's sister, Mary, added, "People ask question, kids too. They come up and touch him when he is sat down and grab his swollen shoulders. They laugh and say, 'Look, it's Popeye. The way he's now, he shouldn't be alive. But at least have the satisfaction that he's here with me.'" Willy has been convinced for 4 years that his swollen body is due to the accident, but doctors have never been able to verify his theory. But recently, the diver traveled to Naval Hospital in Lima to meet with Dr. Raul Aguado, a specialist in hyperbaric and underwater medicine. Dr. Aguado measured Willy's arms at 74 centimeters each and his chest at 135 centimeters. The specialist has regularly treated patients who have been in diving accidents, commonly with the bends. This is when divers return to the surface too quickly, not allowing nitrogen enough time to leave the body. Instead, the gas transforms and is released as bubbles. These bubbles can block blood vessels and get trapped in joints, causing pain and swelling. The bends is usually treated by breathing oxygen in a pressurized vessel, such as a hyperbaric chamber. Unfortunately, this treatment has never worked for Willy. Dr. Aguado said, "I've never seen a case like Alejandro's before. I've seen patients who've had subaquatic illnesses and arrived completely swollen, but with the hyperbaric chamber these have disappeared in 1 to 3 hours. In my opinion, I think this condition was caused by a diving problem." After examining Willy's blood and tissue, Dr. Aguado confirmed that Willy does have nitrogen bubbles lodged in his fatty tissue. Now that he has the answer he has waited 4 years for, he can undergo a series of treatments including reconstructive and aesthetic surgeries to cut off the tissue. Willy said, "There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe one day I'll go diving again and see the islands." Body Bazaar is on Saturdays at 10 p.m. on TLC UK.